The D-sides. That's prologue. D-side chapter 1. There's B-sides to the D-side? Oh no. So I've beaten D-side 1. I believe 2 I did beat. 3 I didn't. These are insane. It's very, very much as precise as you can get, and a lot of screams that force like perfect stamina usage. I don't know why I keep trying to do a wall bounce there. Hold on. Taz only, not quite, but very close. How do I get the height for that? I've done this before. This is the thing, like, it's just a puzzle trying to figure out any step to the level. I'm thinking the spike jump is the lineup. So grabbing that right side lines you right up with the spikes underneath. Or just lines you up with the little wall that sticks up before you hit the bottom spikes. And if you jump just at the right time, you can kick off of that wall. And I think that gets me just enough height. Then I've got to grab the block, let go, duck. And then wall bounce, I think. Messed up the movement. Okay, yeah, it will be a wall bounce. And I messed up the wall bounce. Oh no. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I don't need to wall bounce. I think it wants me to. How many hours do I have in this? Let's check. Without this session, I have 310. So, quite a bit. Oh, I missed. Very fun. I would still probably say this is my #1 favorite game. Just because of how much content I've gotten out of the mods. The base game is great, but then the modding community has just catapulted this game above so much. Who would have thought I'd be over 1,000? No, not quite. Actually, I think... Let me check. I think I have more hours in Hades, honestly. Probably have that here. Where's Hades? Yeah, Hades, 367 hours. That's not even counting my early access hours on Epic Games Store. So I'm probably close to like 400 hours on Hades. I'd like to say it's because I feel like I learn things quick. But I don't know if that's necessarily how I'm able to do this. Ooh, I could definitely cheese it that way. If that's a cheese. I've just gotta... I think take it a little slower at the end. I think the, I'll show the not strawberry jam, spring collab to kind of show what they do, because I think they do it really well. There we go. Of how they lay it out. They have 5 lobbies based on difficulty. That's the click again. I don't know what it is. If it's not exclusive to that mod. The Spring Collab is separated into 5 different difficulties, and each difficulty has a training gym. So they teach you all the mechanics you'll need in like a safe environment, so you'll know how to do every mechanic they expect you to do in that difficulty, which definitely helped with a lot of like the later difficulties where Blizzard has like practiced the speed run and done that, where I know what I've seen in the speed runs, but if I haven't like practiced outside of those training gyms and those maps. Borderlands, Oblivion, Monster Hunter, P2 and G. I don't know. Oh, P2 and G is that must be a specific kind of Monster Hunter. Yours, Minecraft, Hades, Watch Dogs 2, Divinity 2. I've got Celeste, Hades, Binding of Isaac, Overwatch. I don't think any of my Dark Souls games have gone over 200, though Elden Ring may be over if I combine my PC and Xbox times. And then could have sworn I had another game that was that high. Over 50 hours in the game and only done B-sides once. There's a lot to do. The game just has a lot of content. I think this expects me to hold my dash. Does not expect me to do that spike jump though. I think I've got to... Actually, it may expect me to spike jump across this. I'm trying to see a lineup. Is that top wall? Maybe the lip on that? I think the little peg there is the lineup that I need. Overwatch I played a lot of. Yeah, Monster Hunter I couldn't quite get into, unfortunately. I gave World a try, but it seems a little slow compared to what I was hoping for. That said, I did really enjoy Insectglaive. I'll give it that. Alright, so I don't think I need a second spike jump. I should be able to make that with just the one and then the dash up. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so that's one of the screens. This is another one of the screens where stamina management is huge. You just kind of need like perfect execution. That's why I'd rather opt for like the spike jumps rather than grabbing onto things. Older games were slightly faster paced. My Sunday group may end up trying Rise, depending on when it comes to Game Pass. I think this wants me going up on this. Oh, I can actually round that corner. Nice. What do I gain from that? Maybe it's just more controlled on where I'm going. Got into God Eater 3, but never finished it. Was God Eater the one? I can never remember. Is that the one that Code Vein is in the universe of? I don't think I've ever actually played any. Well, I can probably definitively say I've never played a God Eater game. Huh. I don't know what is it asking of me here. I want to re-grab that. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I see it. I see it now. There we go. Played God Eater 2 or 3, but didn't click. Oh, is it a similar styled game? I really enjoyed the indie Monster Hunter. I'm trying to think of what it was called. What was that called? I'm gonna Google that. Dauntless. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I don't know if it was just... I don't know, I think I preferred just how the gameplay was handled. I was still playing it kind of like as content was coming out, so they probably have like a ton of new stuff that I haven't done. No! I didn't want to use the dash, but I couldn't quite save myself. I don't think I've heard of Tokiden either. Oh my gosh, I remember when the E&V Discord had its Phantasy Star Online 2 moment, and everyone was like, oh yeah, the hardest part is just being able to like read all the agreements you have to do to actually get into the game. PSP/Vita. That wasn't, no, I think I'm thinking of Soul Sacrifice. I disagree. Do I even... I'm gonna cheat and look. No, I don't need my dash for anything. I will be low on stamina, though, so the dash probably will be useful for that. That was the Vita exclusive. Yeah, I think I remember Marcus showcasing that. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be around in a couple hours, but there's definitely still more I want to show off, so I could be. Hope you have a good one, Klados. Yeah, I was like, I don't trust myself grabbing that block, or grabbing that corner. Ha. Not a fan of body horror. I can understand that. This is hard just because it's like very small movements. I think Blizzard's always been better than me at that. Oh. Yep, that was the problem I thought I'd run into. There we go. I just had to rely on my ability to no stamina jump. So this screen also seems to be a very spike jump heavy, but they give you lineups. And it looks like this is kind of like a way to get your dash back here. And then, is this the lineup? Yep. Yeah, so basically the no stamina climbing is the game, as long as you're kind of like holding towards the wall or away, you just jump too far. So what you do is basically, as long as you're not holding a direction, you'll let go of grab, and then like as soon as you jump, you'll immediately start holding back towards the wall. And so it basically, it doesn't use any stamina kicking off the wall if you're not grabbing, and not holding a direction lets you reach the it doesn't push you back as far, so you can reach the wall again. I know there's some custom maps that disable that ability, which it's like, it makes sense if they built a puzzle that completely breaks. Bloodborne keeps it tasteful. I love this room. Oh no! Misread that. So I've got to like immediately jump. They got me. I don't know why I jumped off of that. This is also a thing where, this is why I really like having controls on stream. Because when you start getting into like higher level mechanics, I'll always like, if I'm watching like a speedrun guide, I'll have no idea how to do something. I don't think I can make this without a dash. No. But I really wish more speedrun guides showed controls. Just so people like me could like better understand how to perform a trick. So here's another situation where the I feel like the zero stamina climbing helps, is when you're trying to jump like 2 blocks out and you have like a very little bit of wiggle room. I guess you could, if you hold out, it gets you just the right amount of room, but it's still a very kind of precise movement. I need to get on the other side. Okay, that's my dash usage. Oh my gosh. This is another very stamina heavy screen. I love this ending. Basically forces you to have no stamina, so you have to just know the jumps. I could probably skip this first part if I don't bonk my head. Feels like you're drowning. Yeah, just like a constant falling and having to hope you save yourself. Dang it. If you get high enough, that top piece is a lineup for the spike jump. I'll just hold them left. I think another part of why the spike jump works is, from how I understand the game works, as long as you're moving away from a spike, it can't kill you. So that's why you've kind of got to be on the way away from it. That's a quick set. Baronade, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hope Mario and Spy Fox went well. I should probably close the tab of your stream so I don't have my audio coming through my ears. Welcome in. I've been showing off. Blizzard and I were doing. I actually didn't change the title. Blizzard and I were doing a mod that came out last year, I believe, and now I'm kind of just showing off some other mods. This is the Chapter 1 D side. If you've played this game, it has A sides, which are the regular difficulty. B sides is like the next step up. C sides is higher than that. D sides are modded into the game and are insanely difficult. So we're playing the top tier difficulty stuff, and I'm struggling. I've beaten this one before, but it's still kicking my butt. Oh, I could have grabbed that. Yeah, mostly just chill. Blizzard had to leave, so I was just like, I'll showcase some of the other stuff the community has put together. That's a quick like triple jump. I think I've just gotta click faster. I knew I didn't have the height. I kind of had to just eyeball the spike jump there. Couldn't hit the lineup. I feel like this is what most people end up seeing of like modded Celeste, and it probably scares a lot of people away from trying the mods. That's why I'm glad the mod Blizzard and I have been. The one we started up today was more reasonable difficulty, one that looks approachable. You try it? Why have you done like getting over it and Jump King and that sort? I feel like you'd enjoy those as stream games. Maybe not you enjoying it. I feel like your chat would absolutely enjoy watching you play those. 60% of getting over it? Oh man. I'm glad we have such a great set of masochists in the community. Alright, hold on. I've got to read what I need to do. So it's the triple, then the lineup. Then I think I've just got a perfect... I've got to get that last spike jump perfect. I think it's a perfect lineup, though. Yeah, it works with the one-way platforms, Whisper. I think chapter 4, the wind chapter, is where you can really kind of test where if it blows you into the... Or if you're getting blown by the wind past the spikes, you probably won't hit it until you're in it for like a few frames. Jump King is still one of the things Blizzard says is like the hardest game he's ever played. Just because it with the punishment being permanent progress loss. I'm still the next Jump King game is a co-op one. You can jump with your buddies. I'm excited. I still need to beat the New Game Plus mode of that, of the original. There we go. It wasn't a perfect lineup. I had to guess. Oh, man. I'm glad I guessed and actually landed the last couple jumps. Alright, so let's see. This looks like it's going to be another stamina management screen. Let's see. I need to grab that top one. You really don't have any time to, like, mess up a jump, unfortunately. Oh, okay. I think I've got to just jump over that earlier. I'm so excited. I'm so glad Jump King was one of your sub goals, Baronade. It's not that bad, Whisper. When do I jump? Oh, I had it. If I didn't grab that last platform and just wall kicked off of it. Oh wait, Baronade, you're gonna play Getting Over It? Try doing it on a Joy-Con. Oh, do you have this on Switch? Is that what you played it on? Just bought it now? Oh no. That's one of the oldest. Yeah, I played that in one of like my old Discord challenge cups, so that was like super old when I played that for a blind race. Or rather, the game wasn't out for very long, I don't think. Oh, I had so much stamina there. $2 on sale? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, GameCube controller would definitely help for Farewell. Why is Getting Over It on mobile? Why does that exist? That's like anybody remember Quap? Because that had a mobile version. I need to stop doing that jump. I think that's what kills my stamina. Yeah. What was that random spike jump I did? I didn't even think I clicked the A button. Getting over it tomorrow. Oh, man. There we go. That's the jump I needed. I should have my stamina now. Yep. And I miss. Great. Oh, I could just drop. I don't even need to do a jump. I could just do that. I've got to refrain from grabbing the that other block. How I tried not hitting the spikes. I should try that. That actually sounds like a good idea. Enjoy the food. Alright, let's try that. I think I was too low to kick off of that. It's alright. I'm not going to hit the spikes this time. I guess that counts. Alright. How do you like the hitbox? I've always been kind of unsure with it. I see players with it, and I'm like, I don't understand. It seems like it takes so much more thinking. Fight stick just seems like it's easier. Though I guess hitboxes are even kind of like questionable right now. Aren't there controversies with being able to like do certain combos that like you could just click all the buttons at once? I can't remember if that was Tekken or Street Fighter. Oh. I needed that dash to dash into the other crystal. I could just make that. Oh, maybe I do use that dash there. Do I? Layout is the same as the hitbox. Enjoy the lurk, wah. I didn't think I could make that jump. That makes things so much easier. I haven't played lately. Are you gonna be... I assume you'll be picking up Street Fighter 6 once that's available? I think that's a thing in Link to the Past speedruns, if I recall correctly, is pressing left and right at the same time is a strat that I think the main category doesn't allow. I guess because typically with a NES controller, you can't press left and right at the same time naturally. Man, I think I do need to just right dash there to actually get the timing on the wall bounce. Oh, title change. I should do that. D-side shenanigans. There we go. Thank you. Wow. So I do need that. Oh. Okay, I need to grab the other platform while it's still going up. And get a fling off of it. That's what I'm doing wrong. That changes everything. It's probably doable the way I was trying to do it, just a lot harder. Yeah. Then I just need to do it quicker. Believe it or not, being fast actually helpful. Oh, I didn't need to use that right away. Alright, Whisper. I appreciate you hanging around. Hope you have a good night. So now it's a thing of, I need to get the timing just right, because if I don't time it right, I don't get the lineup I need. So I've kind of got to wait on that up platform just a bit. Also leaving Blizzard. I thought were you guys just like picking up food and then heading somewhere? I ask as you're leaving. Yeah, that was too early, I think. I got too much airtime. That should be it. I still second-guessed myself, so I kind of hugged the left side and was too far to the left, so I bonked my head. Bonked my head in a perfect position where I didn't hit spikes somehow. If I just made that jump around it. That hurt. It hurts dying like that. Just got a Steam mobile notification about my recap. Why am I just getting that now? Oh, if I spike jumped there, I would have had it. way too early. Feels like I'm practicing for a speed run or something. Just like having to do a trick until I get it right. Hey, Toughman. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, so I've got to jump off that block earlier. I kind of went too far in that direction of going too late now. Accidentally randomly jumped. I don't think I'm going to have the stamina for this. That was crazy. Dinner's ready? Okay, thank you. That's the hard part with the timing. Oh, I got the corner boost off it. A mechanic I still don't fully understand. But the speedrun uses it a lot. Alright, I don't think that extra jump... Yeah, that extra jump didn't use stamina because it was away from the wall. Ah! Oh, maybe that isn't possible. That might be too tight of an angle to rotate around. Such a tight timing. Oh, I could have sworn I had that. Yeah, it is. I do find this fun, though. Where half of the screen is having to actually read it and know what to do. And then it's still a whole nother battle trying to actually execute. Usually just the better grasp you have on the mechanics, the better it is to read. And then I guess that also works with execution as well. I'm gonna skip the screen. I pretty much beat it. What is that? Hold up. Is there a secret screen? What is that up there? There's a cassette? How do you... So it's the up, down. This is the wraparound one. Wow, really? I never knew that existed. I'm gonna turn on infinite dashes. Dash count. 10. So you've got to have your dash here. And I still messed it up. But you've got to use your dash that way, don't you? You've even got to jump off of it. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, let me... there we go. So this is new to me. On the easier side of these types of things. Oh, so that's where the... Well, that's rude. Was that the last screen? Hello, I know a drag. Oh, that's like halfway through. So what's this one? There's a moonberry? How are you expected to get here? We're exploring. Oh, okay, so you forego the cassette. Actually, hold up. And just do that. Wow, that bird's dangerous. It's a hard wall bounce. Well. Oh, that is possible if I jump high enough. Nice. It is absurd to me. Oh, you would. Rude. That is really cool. I feel like I only half earned it, but I've beaten this level before, so me warping up there I don't feel too bad for. Alright, let's see. This is probably one of the easier screens. I think it really just requires making sure you get your dash refills. I don't think B-sides existed back when I initially did this. I think that is a new update. don't know why I did a diagonal there. I'm still questioning if I need a diagonal for the last set, though. Oh, if I grabbed, I would have had it. I might as well just hold the grab button. Yeah. Probably need the dash. Such a hard timing. There we go. Okay, so this is one where I think you've got to do that. Oh, shoot. This is another instance of the spikes not killing you. If you're moving away from them, you can kick underneath the spike as long as you're moving away from it. Oh, do I need my dash there? Where have I been using it? There. Can I step on one of the... I can step on the bottom platform. Okay, so don't kick the... Got it. Yeah, then you've got a fast fall there. Oh, I had it if I tap jumped. Dash just a little too early. Did a demo just in case. That might give me the... Yep. Just enough stopping power to get the right distance. Doing it on the wrong side. And I've got to weave that gap, which is not my strong suit. Respawn! No! I spent too much time thinking. Dude, I needed that last dash. Is that just a strat to skip? Oh, it won't let you, Wait, yes it will. What? You could just skip that whole screen? That's amazing. And then I still somehow mess it up. I didn't need to crouch that. I just needed to dash jump. I'm messing up the easy part. I actually should be getting my dash back. I'm jumping super early on those. Does that line me up for a kick? It does. Okay. Now I'm questioning everything. Is there a secret up here? No. Do they... I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't know why it's not working. That might actually be doable. Yeah, I'm thinking it's bugged out for some reason. But I'm now curious if it's possible, if I can make this jump. If I had the stamina there, which there's no reason I should be out of stamina just from that. It's from that first climb, I think. Dang it. Okay, so that's a really low grab then. I really want to believe that's possible. I don't think it is. And I don't think I can grab... I don't think I can get a consistent grab on these spikes down here. Or a climb. And I can't even jump off of them high enough. I wonder if I quit and go back in. Could also be another mod that's messing with it. No, seems like it's just in a permanent bug state. That's unfortunate. That's the last screen, too. Unless... I'm here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that is the last screen. Last checkpoint. Huh. Alright. Well, that's D-side chapter 1. Which I now have the Moonberry for. And I guess I have the B-side for it. Which... do I even want to see? What's a D-side, B-side look like? Okay, so it's the same room. Just no gem. You can't use any lineups. There's not even a spike to spike jump off of. You've gotta actually land this platform jump. I'm gonna try and beat this room. And that's probably gonna be enough of the B-side for me. You don't even have a dash. Excuse me? What? Not what I was expecting. Ooh. Is that a... I can't tell if that's a spike or a platform, but I think I see it as a spike. So I'm not going to try and land on it. Shoot, I thought I grabbed it. No, I should have gone on the outside. I knew I shouldn't have gone on the inside, but it looked like it was a possibility. Oh. There we go. This is absurd. I have no words. This is insanity. I don't know if it's pixel perfect. It's weird because to like dismount as straight up as possible, I need to be holding left. But if I'm holding left any longer than probably a frame, I'm moving into the left set of spikes. This might be pixel perfect. Here, let me I can turn on hitboxes. So we can actually see. I think that is pixel perfect. I think that only fits just enough. That is crazy. imagine going for the golden berry on this. For those that don't know, the golden berry is basically it resets you at the start of the first room if you die, so you have to do it deathless. And I would not wish this on anybody deathless. Oh, not F6. That. Yeah, even seeing the hitboxes doesn't help with this. It's kind of just like, you need to know. You need to feel it. Wait, is that a decoy? Can you actually... Do you just go around? Hold up. Have I been tricked? Maybe not. Trying to figure out how I slowed myself down. Alright, I don't think it was a trick. I think that's those spikes may be too tight here. Gonna try a spike jump, if I can manage it. I don't think I can manage it. I think those spikes are like right against the top. Yeah, I don't think they gave you any space to spike jump that. There's no cheese in it. So what's the rest of the room look like? Not that, this. So there is a checkpoint up there. That's not a lineup anymore? That's mean. Oh, I ran out of stamina at just the wrong time. Honestly, not that bad if you really just need to land that jump, and the rest of that room is not bad. Oh, but I can just land that, like, perfectly? So close. These are tight. These are tight jumps. But I like this style of the platforming. Waited until my stamina was low enough for needing that. I think this is another... Actually, no, wait. Whoa, wait. I've got to get on the other side of that. I think it expects you to do, like, some crazy jump. Even though I want to do that. Actually, wait. Wait. That's exactly what I need to do. And then, no, that doesn't solve my issue. Because I still need to jump around this to... That's what it is. and then not hold back too far. And then grab that side. And then actually maybe I can just jump up right away. This is crazy. It's got to be so quick. I can make that if I'm at the top of the block. I don't blame you. This is definitely way beyond what I thought it would be. Have you done Farewell? I'm always curious to see how people kind of grade the difficulties of the end game content. Because, like, I still think 7B is probably harder than the C-sides. Never made any golden attempts. Oh, okay. I haven't gone too deep into gold attempts. Usually, like, I like challenge runs, but I've never been too into doing like deathless challenges or like hitless for like Dark Souls. That's just never really been my style of challenge. Though I do have some, like a handful of the golden berries. Ooh. I wonder if I jump... Curious. Oh wow, that was actually really quick, that turnaround. There it is! Alright, I'm halfway through the screen. Yeah. I would definitely suggest, if you wanted to do more, to check out some of the modded maps, because I think they do, as long as they plan the difficulty well enough, there's a lot of fun usage of the movement tech. Downloaded Spring Collab? Oh yeah. There's so many good maps. Oh, I'm giving that to myself. I made that jump. I held right instead of just trusting the kick, and that was my mistake there. Do I have a dash here? No. How do I do this dashless? Because you can't make that. You go up? Oh. Okay. I saw the little crumble block on the right side, and that's what gave me the idea to try that. Yeah. Spring Collab does a really good job of separating the difficulty and teaching you like what you'll need for each difficulty. Yeah, my friend and I have gotten to the top difficulty and are still kind of slowly working our way through. But there's just so much content. The modding community for this game is insane. Oh, I almost had that. Could have sworn I determined this was not doable, but it is. Didn't think that that jump was possible. Okay, I actually really like this version of this screen. This is one of those screens that requires perfect stamina usage, and they somehow topped it by requiring even more perfect movement. That's true. The devs for this have just hit it out of the park with a great base game. Good base game, good bonus content in Farewell. Gives the modding community a good step forward as far as where they can start. I didn't wait long enough. Even with Farewell going so far as like incorporating some speed tech as like extra routes, it's always nice when you have developers that are like paying attention to the speedrunning community, which helps when Kevin, their sound guy, is a speedrunner, and so like you have that speedrunning knowledge on the core team. Whoa, wait, the end of the screen is different. What's the crystal there for? You don't need the crystal. That's weird. So they like slightly raised one of the blocks, I think. But I don't think you need the stamina regen. I missed. I'm trying to like limit how much I climb here, so I have just that little more for stamina. I need to learn to wait. It's so hard being patient there and like letting yourself slide down just a little bit. I was feeling low on stamina there. I do. So Hollow Knight was the game I used to say was my favorite, my number one. But after doing more Celeste mods, I ended up moving Celeste right above Hollow Knight. Yeah, I love Hollow Knight. Eterna Noctis. Let me Google that. I don't think I have. Or I feel like I've seen the name before, but I'm not very familiar with what it is. Metroidvania Souls-like. Okay, I like the look of it. Yeah, I could definitely see myself playing this. Oh, it's on my wish list. Okay. Okay, so I have heard of it before. bosses more difficult, platforming more difficult. Yeah, I do kind of wish Hollow Knight went harder on the platforming, but I understand that that wasn't like the core mechanic, and they had White Palace. It's like a B and C side for Hollow Knight. Okay. Oh! No, I still think that gem's useless. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I guess it just lets you think and then line that up. And then I still messed it up because I suck. Path of Pain everywhere? Oh, jeez. That's gotta be hard to design. Like, having combat around a situation like that. I wanted to eyeball that for some reason, even though I could have just taken the easy way. See, that's a good thing. And that's what makes Celeste really good, is the checkpoints are forgiving. Like, it gives you the Super Meat Boy checkpoint method of just, like, each screen, and even sometimes, like, multiple in a screen. Alright. Yeah, so that just lets you think about it. Not necessary. Yeah, HK doesn't... Some of the, not Ascended, the dream fights, the dream refights, rather. Oh, I am not. I was struggling enough with this on the regular version. I'm not going to be able to pull this off. Dashless. Though it looks different. So maybe it is... Oh, it's shorter, too. Okay, maybe I can do this. Yeah, aside from some dream fights, I don't think HK was too difficult. Interesting. What is that ice block part for? Jump up there, kick, grab. Okay. Oh, it's for that. Okay. It's because you can't just kick off of this one when you re-grab it. So it's basically telling you, like, hey, don't kick off of it. That's not what you're meant to do. Oh, okay. Let me read that again. Alright, so that's going all the way over. I need to catch it in the second bounce. Because I need to weave into the first spring. No, yeah. Based on how you're describing it, yeah, Hollow Knight didn't really reach those levels of difficulty. Yes. I'm really happy with my ability right now. Okay. Wait. Never mind. Okay, that second one you do need. I'm not taking a death. I feel so smart doing these screens. bonked my head. Do I need to be on top of it? Yeah, because I need to wrap around. It's so weird how this version of the screen, oh, okay, I need to grab the outside of it. Parts of the screen feel easier since I don't have a dash to, like, guess when to use my dash. I feel like the spring hurts more. Yeah, because I think the spring just bonks my head. It's just hard to, like, I may need the spring. I may just need to move faster. Yeah, okay. It is just move faster. Oh, I'm definitely... Ooh, I actually almost was, and that felt slow. That's the hard wraparound, though, because I need to grab and then jump off the side of it. Maybe I can... I really think I need to jump off the side. I think that's the only way I get the distance I need. That said, I haven't even really jumped off of it, so I don't really know what kind of distance it may give me. Well. Well. Should have done a harder reset than just, like, going right back into the loop. Oh, that's definitely it. If I jump earlier, I'll have time to get around that and then grab that side. That's going to be the next hard part, is, like, once I get this part down consistently, it's going to be actually jumping early enough. Like that. Or grabbing low enough, but I think I'll wrap around slower. I don't expect to grab the top like that. Maybe if I do a little hop on top of it, I'll be able to wrap around quicker. So it will give a little bit. It won't give, like, the full boost that it would at the end, but it will still give a little boost, and I think that's the little upward momentum that I need. Okay, so the little hop may be a little slow. I might just have to wrap around better. Yeah, the little hop, it sets me up really well, but I think it just takes too much time. Unfortunately. Do I go grabless on it? I'm, like, really tempted to not grab. I may need to grab. But I'm really glad I got that, like, first try just so I could see what it'd look like. me just kicking off of it meant I didn't get that upwards boost. It's just so hard gauging when I need to start pulling back. It's got to be earlier, but like frames later than what my brain wants to do. And then it'd be nice to not panic and just stand and get crushed. Because I can just reset it whenever, if I live. Ooh, okay, that gave me like the full boost. If I was on it long enough. What did I grab? Yeah, I keep panicking. Like, once I land on it, I should just take a hard left. That was it. If I jumped a little earlier and then started wrapping around, I think I would have had it. Shoot. Just tried looking at it, seeing if there was an alternate way that I wasn't seeing. I do not see any other way of doing it. Actually feels like resetting it takes just as long, because it just takes time to get in the right position. Jumped really late. So the hardest part for me is just getting low enough. Like, having to grab that small block at the very bottom. I thought I had it there, honestly. That felt close. Ah! That one felt good because it felt like I got there as soon as I could. I'm gonna try bringing back the little hop. So I think if I do the little hop, grab the very bottom, and immediately jump, I may have enough room. As long as I don't frame one jump, because that doesn't count the grab if you jump too early. I don't know if it's actually only one frame, I just know it's really tight. If I go back to skipping the spring, maybe. that would give me more control. And it's about the same delay as the jump. Maybe. Might still be too slow. But no risk of that happening. That's too slow. Oh, that's hard. I don't think I'd be able to get an angle for it. Yeah. I don't think I'd be able to get an angle for that. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I see what you mean. That actually might work. I could kind of see that. It'll be a hard lineup, but yeah, maybe if I land on it, I might be able to just barely hit it. I was initially thinking of it on like a different corner. You're a genius. Thank you. That worked flawlessly. Oh, wow. Nice. That one wasn't too bad. That wasn't even in like the realm of what I was thinking on how to do the screen. I think I was making it a lot harder because that might have been the intended. All right, got to get on the far side of that. Then do the loop around. Wow, it didn't even need this stamina, which is kind of concerning because that means I don't think I get the refill. I don't think you get the stamina refill until you've like... Yeah, until you start flashing red, then you don't actually grab it. So I need to like move around on the platforms. it's so hard, like, switching my brain back to, like, okay, actually execute things instead of just randomly moving up and down on a platform. Okay, go low on that. Or tap jump, I think. Whoa. Looked like I got a boost from something, but I didn't. Oh, okay, that's pretty tight. I need to read that. Alright, going up. Am I just holding on to that? I'm holding on. No, I have to fling, right? I think that one's a decoy. I think I've got to fling off. Or is there something on the other side? No. Fling off, drop down, fling out. Okay, I think I've got an alternate strat for getting the stamina down. Dang it. Okay, maybe I don't need to move around if I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay. So it's just like one block climb that I'm short on whenever I fail it. But why? There's something more. Or is there? Is that really just it? That's all? It's just to do... Oh! 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 I get it. You actually need that. That's cool. Or do you? No, you do. And it's gotta be just a tap jump. Yeah, it's not used too often. I feel like it tends to be considered like a higher level strat. Usually to like conserve ultra slash wave dash speed. I know, like, even I want to say Grandmaster in Spring Collab, the highest difficulty is when it was first introduced. Oh, was it a beginner and intermediate? Maybe I'm thinking you mixing it with other things is probably what I'm thinking of. I know they taught like five spike jump early, just like to show how much you can maximize spike jumps. I must have jumped off that really early on my first try. I've got to hold off on that last jump. I think being patient with it is the best way. Aha! Too patient. This is a cool way of doing, like, a B-side. Just making a dashless version of the level. It's a neat way of raising the difficulty just a bit. And actually, I'd almost say it decreases the difficulty on some parts. Maybe that's just me. Though, one of my, I'd say still my favorite map from Spring Collab was a dashless. Pulling back on that is so difficult to time. Oh, gotta pull back even earlier. Oh my goodness. Like, immediately after jumping, it feels like. Part of me feels like I'm looking at it wrong. Like, am I doing something that I shouldn't be? Oh, I think you've just got to be on the edge of that platform. Wasn't making that. Yep, okay. Oh, I realized I had to grab them in like reverse order just so I could land back on the platform. Ooh, I got the boost on that. Didn't mean to. I wonder if it's because I'm grabbing. I've gotta let go of grab so I don't accidentally grab it and get the boost. It's hard trying to, like, get a running start on that platform, even though I don't think I need it. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the screen too. It's just that last jump. Or the last, like, key door. Maybe they have an obstacle on the other side of it. They probably do. Who am I kidding? No. I still got an insane boost off of that. On the very corner. I've got time to reposition. I don't need to aim for the corner. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm resetting that. These are not hard jumps. I just wanted to be very careful. They're asking a lot out of the stamina usage here. I don't know why I'm so concerned with, like, getting that pixel perfect. You get a lot of space to do that jump. Of course I mess it up. Really? Oh my goodness. Gotta stop myself from wanting to climb. I can easily make these jumps from the bottom of the blocks. Not this first jump. This first jump I need to climb just a little bit. Oh, I almost had it. Oh, that's not what we do. Alright. Let's go! That one was fun. And it sounds like the room is working in the B-side, so I get a chance. Fire hydrant. Not sure that's quite needed on a mountain city. Oh, wow. I misread that. Oh, okay. Too far. Wow, that's gonna be tough. And D-side newcomer, not completely. I've done chapter 1 and 2 D-side, but that was before the D-side B-sides existed. So this is definitely new for me. I don't know why I jumped there. Welcome in, or Okorackle. Yeah, I'm glad they do give me that spot to sit and think. Doesn't make this next section any easier, unfortunately. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. I think that last one's a spike jump lineup. Ah. I guess it does require more stamina than I thought it would. No! Keeps doing it at the wrong time. No. Okay, I'm going. It is! Oh, this is the D-side B-side. There is no dashing, unfortunately. Yeah, makes it a lot tougher. I'm gonna run it out. Jumps too early. Hey, Yurt. Welcome in. Hope you've been doing well. Nope. That turnaround is crushing me. Gonna go back to 70. Oh, jeez. Good luck. That sounds like pain. Feels like 10. It does feel late. I know I started stream early. Early, I guess, compared to what I normally do. I just sworn I jumped. No! I think I was jumping too early. I was gonna bonk my head anyway. I clicked a dash thinking I could. Kidding me. Do you need to heart bounce? Yes. Shoot, which way do I... Don't you dare! Oh, yes! Oh! For those who don't know, if you are in the heart animation, right, you break the heart, if you hit spikes, you actually do die, and you have to reset that screen. Oh, my hands hurt! I so thought I hit those. 2C, yeah. Yeah, they do get you. Get you a couple times in the base game with it. Oh, man. Dark side complete. D side, dark side. Honestly, not bad. I think that was less. This was like 560 before I did my attempt today. So less deaths in the B side. To be fair, I did skip a couple things. I will go. There were a couple things. That was a really long single room. Yeah. So I did everything. The second room. Second room is the one I skipped. This jump. This pixel perfect jump that isn't pixel perfect. Hold up. Hold up. The lore. I see it. My eyes have been opened. My eyes have been opened. I never saw this area down here that I could just drop to. I just need to jump very fast. Okay, that's, because that's a checkpoint. Oh, maybe I actually need to land on it. Oh, I'm absolutely playing Hades 2 when it comes out. I feel like I should beat this room. What was the, oh, is it not a checkpoint? Maybe it's not an actual checkpoint. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be able to use that. So now I do feel like I need to beat the entire room to, accomplish it. Oh, I did say I was just gonna do the first room. I forgot I said that. Alright, did I just jump? I think I just, like, Hail Married this. Alright, so that room's down. That was the one. Initially, I thought it was we thought it was, like, pixel perfect. Got it. And then the other one was... I think it was this one. No, I made that one. There was one room where I, like... I'm pretty positive I clicked, but I missed the last jump. It might have been this one. Or was it this? No, I made that because I played that suit. No. It was this. Yeah, I was here and I, like, clicked to the right instead of jumping off. But I gave it to myself because I did it in the A side. So that is... I now feel like I didn't cheat the level by being able to perform that one screen. So now I'm actually really happy. I feel accomplished that I was able to complete a D side, B side. And add those extra deaths in there. Next would be this. I don't even know where the B side would be because I've played the level already, and my hands hurt way too much to do more. And I'm sure that's understandable. Imagine Chapter 9. Chapter 8 I don't even want to think about. And then 7D, which... There's people who have done 7D deathless. It's just crazy. There's probably someone who's done Farewell D-side deathless at this point. People are crazy good at this game. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good. There are people that are way, way, way above me. But I feel very accomplished. And that'll probably be it for me today. Speaking of Hades, we are going to raid Vareem. Just make sure I type this in the right chat. Vareem is... Let me open that on this PC. Vareem is doing Hades. He's a Hades speedrunner. Right now he's doing Chamber... First off, spoiler alert when I'm talking about Hades here. He's doing Chamber 2 Hades. That means the final boss is in the first, basically the first room of the game. He has no upgrades. He has 50 health. From what I understand, there's a bounty for beating it. I don't know if it's beating it damageless. I think the bounty is for beating the boss with 50 health. So basically what he's doing, which is crazy. And his PB is 50. So basically if he gets a new PB, if he gets like any less damage than 50, then he's done it. Like, he's done the impossible. Absolutely insane. So we're gonna raid over there and watch some crazy Hades action. Everyone, thank you for watching. I will likely be back tomorrow with more. Probably another early-ish stream with Blizzard doing more Into the Jungle. We'll be starting Chapter 2 of that. Into the Jungle being a Celeste mod. I can probably, like, move myself over to that. Is this the right? Ooh, wait, that was the right way. Nope, 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 nope. Here we go. Into the jungle. Prologue. We're going to be doing chapter 2. Very cool. It's been very fun so far. So that'll be continuing tomorrow, probably around the same time, which is, what, 3 hours earlier? About 4 hours earlier from now, maybe 3, 4 o'clock Central Time. So hope to see you there. Alright, have a good time and wish Vareem some good luck for me.
Hey Meta, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. We're doing a bit of a meme challenge run here, if you want to call it a run.